Yo, what's up guys, Swell Midget here, and today we're going to be talking about the M4 SMG. You heard that right, the M4 has the 32 round mag that has the 9mm parabellum bullets, so you can basically turn the M4 into an SMG, and it's actually a really fun gun to use, and I've been using it a lot lately, and I've really enjoyed it, and I'm going to go into the gameplay, and I'm going to talk about whether or not I recommend using this gun, and just how good it really is. If we could hit a like goal of 5, I would be so happy, and yeah, that's about it. Let's get into the video. Since I don't really have a way of talking over, kind of like a streamer would, of gameplay, I just kind of have to, voice over my gameplay like some streamers are, breaking it down. And as you can see on that first guy, I definitely could have taken this guy out. Sure, my aim was not the greatest, but you can see its range values really aren't that great. I probably shot that kid, at least landed, I'd say, a good anywhere from 5 to 9 bullets. Rewatching it over and over again, it looks like I hit about 8 or 9, but it still wasn't able to take him out. I'm sure he was weak, but it's kind of disappointing to shoot someone that many times and for it to not take them out. And that is definitely a downside that I've noticed with this M4 SMG, but its range is not good at all. It really struggles when you get past in front of someone's face, and that's definitely a big downside of the gun. Another negative of this gun is it only holds 32 bullets. I'm not a big fan of small mag sizes like that because you run out so fast. I wish it was something like a 50 or 60 round mag that I could put on there because I'll make it a lot more viable and a lot, better, considering the fire rate on this gun's actually really, really fast. And if it were a little bit, bigger, it would just be a lot better, is how I would put it. But the way that you can get around this is by using the M19 as your backup pistol. And the reason for that is you want to put on fully loaded on your M19 pistol. And the M19 uses the 9mm parabellum rounds, just like your M4 SMG. And doing this gives you more ammo in reserve for your M4. A positive to this gun has to be its fire rate. I know I already kind of mentioned it with the, mag size complaint. But I really like it because it's not so fast you're running out of ammo literally instantly. Like, you can't fight one person without having to reload. But it's also not slow. So it's not like the Striker 45, which is basically, it feels like an awkward AR, and it's really hard to use. So yeah, that's definitely a positive of that. Another positive of this M4 SMG has to be how well it contains its recoil. This thing barely has any recoil at all. When I was using it, it was very easy to beam people from very far away, considering the thing barely moved. I mean, sure, I did put on some attachments to help with the recoil, so you could definitely say some stuff about that, but it was very easy to control, and it was very easy to stay on target. A great example was that kill you just saw. It was a player on a head glitch, and I was able to stay and track on his head very easily without any problem at all. So I've basically got my favorites and my least favorite part of this gun out of the way, but saying that, where does it fall between the SMGs, quality-wise? Is it the worst SMG? No. Is it the best SMG? No. This thing will get beat out by the MP5 or MP7 any day of the week, but it will also take out the Uzi and the Striker, no problem. I'd say it's pretty much mid-tier, and it would probably fall around like the AE Uzi and, like the Bison and the P90. There's definitely some positives to it, but there's also, good negatives, and I really like it. Since I gave my opinion on it, it's not, obviously my opinion isn't, completely statistical in any way, shape, or form, but statistically speaking, this gun's time to kill places 4th. You heard that right, 4th among the SMGs. Only getting beat by the MP5, the AUG, and the Fennec. That's actually quite impressive, considering it's not even its normal gun. It's a conversion kit, just like the SOCOM rounds have some of the fastest time to kill out of any of the ARs. It's quite crazy this gun's actually, this good for it being a conversion kit, because most conversion kits are like on the Striker where they put the hollow point rounds, and to be honest, no one uses those because they're not good. So after all this being considered, very fun gun to use, and I highly recommend using it. It's super fun, super entertaining, it's fun to switch it up, obviously, and so yeah. Let's get right into it. I'm just going to have some highlights of me playing with it. just in case you're wondering about the build that I had for the M4 SMG, I used the monolithic suppressor, Corvus Custom Marksman barrel, stapled grip tape, the SMG mags, and the Commando foregrip. All I want to say is thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, whatever time you're watching this, I don't really care. If I could have 5 likes on this video, I would be so happy. Peace.